Hi, my name is Milan Ivkovic, and I'm Director of Analog and Power Technology segment at EBV. And today I have with me Morten Feldstad, Senior Director of Marketing for Power Application at onsemi. Morten, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks, Milan.
So, sustainability is a hot topic in our industry today, and Silicon Carbide is one of the enablers. So could you tell me what is that you're doing at onsemi which is supporting these initiatives and actually leading them at some way?
The automotive market have been the key enabler for the silicon carbide market to accelerate. One of the key drivers is range anxiety, and to help deal with range anxiety, you need more efficient electronics, basically to use your electricity more efficiently. You'll basically get a longer range. So that's one of the key enablers. Now, for the industrial piece of our business, we see now also a lot of adoption of silicon carbide, driven by the same mechanisms of efficiency. So the idea is in the automotive industry, the range is the motivator. In industrial electronics, the efficiency is the enabler from the aspect that you want to basically to have lower system cost. By getting lower system cost, you have more efficient electronics. Also, you can offer an improved total cost of ownership for your customers, because with more efficient electronics, you will have less electricity bill. So the idea here is basically green is good, SiC is good for the environment, but also for the total cost of ownership.
Do you have some examples? Because you mentioned several applications right now, and maybe do you have from your side some example how this actually silicon carbide is lowering total cost of ownership and is actually bringing the benefit on the system level for the customers?
If we take just as an example a 10 kilowatt industrial drives application, could be really for anything, but very relevant application these days is heat pumps, for instance. Say you have a 10 kilowatt drive, just for the sake of calculation, let's say it runs average 50%, so it's running 5 kilowatts. If you save 1% on 5 kilowatts, that's 1.2 kilowatt per day, and that equals to 430 something kilowatts per year. And if we then say electricity price of 20 euro cents per kilowatt, that is like 90 euro savings per year. The cost of silicon carbide versus IGBT module, for instance, is less different. So basically, the ROI is there pretty soon.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, good to hear this. But now these are some other concerns that are coming, because this topic of sustainability is affecting all companies, no matter of the size of the companies. So could you tell us more, what are you doing at onsemi to serve the full market? So the big players, but as well the smaller customers in a mass market range.
We consider ourselves as a silicon carbide thought leader. We want to play in the complete market, automotive, industrial applications, all of the sub-applications in these markets we serve. We have set aside capacity to handle and to service the mass market as well. onsemi, we came from a revenue at $20 million in 2020, and we tripled the revenue each year, and last year we had $800 million of revenue. And this means that we are not only talking about silicon carbide, we have set up capacity and we service the market with big volumes. And a portion of that capacity we have carved out to service the mass market, to basically kill this concern. You know, we hear from some customers doing designs based on IGBTs and other older technologies, concerned about moving to silicon carbide. Even they were interested, they were hesitating to take the step because they were nervous that they couldn't get supply. So I would not say that this is any longer a valid argument. We have documented that we can execute on bringing up more capacity, and 800 million, we are not stopping there. So we are continuously investing and to service all customers interested in moving towards silicon carbide.
Yeah, this is good point. And actually also I would like to add to this that we from EBV, we are really having a good partnership with the onsemi. And this is where we are trying to enable the smaller customers to enter the silicon carbide area. Because when we remove the fear of supplies, we are here also to help them, actually that we understand what are their needs, so to help them to select the right components for their designs, and also helping them through the whole implementation of designs by, like for example, setting up simulations or doing design reviews with customers. And I think that together this is important that we are supporting smaller customers that they adopt silicon carbide. And of course there is logistics, and together I think that we are doing good job, and that we will do more in the future.
Absolutely, I'm a strong believer in this. I think with our partnership we can really from end to end help driving the market to a more sustainable place. We can offer joint engineering services. You have an excellent application team as well. We have simulation capabilities, so in the design process we can together help the end customers. And when we have a customer that successfully completed his design, you have logistical services. We are working together on ramping the right parts for your customers. So I think together we can really help the market a lot here.
Yeah, this is great. And now let's have a touch on different applications and so on. I would like here to address one thing, that with the different applications, with the different needs from the application itself, that there are different mission profiles for the power components itself. I know that you have a granular portfolio of silicon carbide devices, and maybe would be a good moment to comment more about your current situation, about planning, and even maybe touching the topic of different silicon carbide technologies addressing different application types.
Maybe we start first with the technologies. We can talk a little bit about quality and then go to applications. So if we talk about technology first, launched last year our M3, so third generation silicon carbide for 1200 volt, and this week we are launching our Gen 3 silicon carbide for 650 volt breakdown. We are also working on 2 kilowatt breakdown devices, and will be launching within the next half year or so. We also have other technologies, of course, in the pipeline, so we're not stopping here. The technology we have now is state of the art, and we get really good feedback from all our customers. We tend to make 2 versions of each technology, so we have one device tailored for switching applications, for high speed switching, and then we tend to do another version which is more focused on slower switching, so motor control typically, where we focus on a little bit longer short circuit capability, and as well robustness and lower RDS(on) per die area. Where the fast switching devices we focus on having also excellent low switching losses and a quite nice switching transition. So on the technology side we are really leading edge. Then in our manufacturing we really pay a lot of attention to get the right quality levels. All our devices is initially developed for AEC-Q 100, so that's every device is developed for that from the right beginning. During our manufacturing process we do a lot of monitoring to make sure that we take out not only parts that we can see is going to be bad, but also parts we could see could be potentially impacted devices. We'd take them out during our scanning processes to be able that we don't have parts that could be, even they comply with data sheet specifications, that they could be walking wounded or get bad over time. So we sort out parts and monitor this. We do 100% burn-in on all. We do 100% avalanche testing on all devices, and really secure that we have parts that really have both can handle the mission profile within the automotive mission profiles as well as the industrial mission profiles. And one of the most sensitive areas is gate threshold. When we look over the mission profiles of industrial and automotive, we can see we have less than 50 millivolts shift over time of these mission profiles. So we have really stable technology.
Yeah, I think it's really great that you are putting a lot into quality, because especially for power components in applications which will work in harsh environments, and a lot of them having expecting to have a long time of life of the end device. So quality is really the key. And I would like to ask you to address one topic more about the portfolio. I see that you have a growing portfolio of modules, and personally I think that this is important as a differentiator today at the Silicon Carbide arena. Then maybe some words from your side.
We have a large portfolio of discretes, from very standard devices like TO247 4-lead, 3-lead. We have D2PAC 7-pin. We are now doing top cool as well. And then we have a big range of power integrated modules, as well as modules done in transfer molded technology for higher robustness and power cycle capability. So we offer the whole range, and we don't have a bias towards what the customer really wants. If they prefer discrete, we can supply discrete. If they prefer module, we can supply module. However, we do see that with the very high performance of silicon carbide, packaging is becoming more and more important. And we'd say that with the modules, you tend to be able to really get more out of silicon carbide. So going to module, you will typically be able to really take your design a bit further. You can get higher power density, and you can typically also maybe get longer lifetime, better fit rate, and so on.
Thank you. Thank you for this precious information. I can just maybe summarize it, what we can say, that really capacity, quality, and portfolio granularity is a key message from onsemi today, or maybe you have some other message.
No, I think your conclusion is right. You know, we're ready. It's no longer a topic that, you know, the market is getting ready, or we as suppliers is getting ready. We are fully ready, and we see really customers in automotive as well as many industrial applications already ramping. I'd say that customers not moving towards silicon carbide is risking that they lose competitive edge. So any advice, in my opinion, for any end customer should be really to start exploring this. And, you know, we help educate each other. EBV have a very competent team of silicon carbide experts now as well. So as an to the end customers, I'd encourage to reach out to EBV and let's have these conversations.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.